Have you ever gone through the hills, like behind the store up like Miller Drive? Oh, I love it.
Nothing scares the shit out of me more. And people do it to me all the time. I think it's because I'm a nice guy. They come up to me and they're like, hey, Joey, do you mind dropping us off up the hill? I don't know how many waitresses have asked me, you know, when you just want to go home. You just want to go home.
It's 30 seconds.
I know, but not you. But it's not 30 seconds.
But it's not for him.
Thank you, Lee.
Well, no, 'cause
it's 30 seconds for an intelligent individual, okay? When you don't do
I see what you're saying.
When you don't do jigsaw puzzles, and you never were good at that game. What's that game?
Breakout? I don't know. Yeah.
Shoots and ladders?
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
When you're supposed to make a left, but you make a right.
Okay.
That's not the guy you want driving up the mountains.
Okay, I get it.
Dude, one time...
I used to live up there, so it doesn't bother me.
One time he got me high, and I was at home by myself. He dropped one of our friends off from the ice house, like 2 minutes from the ice house. He called me, expecting me to know where he was, and I sent him the wrong way.
Oh, no.
He's been here for like 20 years. I've never gotten yelled at before. I sent him like up the 210 the wrong way.
Oh my God, 2 a.m. All you want to do is get home. You got to pee. You got a piece of shit lingering in your ass. And you're tired. You just did 2 shows. Plus, you're already going to have insomnia. And all of a sudden, he tells me to go, and it wasn't his fault.
No.
You know, number one, I should not be driving. People should know this.
But don't you have an iPhone? I mean, is this asking? I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Thank you for him.
Look at his face.
He's calling me on an iPhone.
Listen, if I had a tank with military instructions, I'm never going to press the button that lady comes on and says, in 2.3 miles, make a left. That's never going to happen
amazing.
Why?
All right, because
that's what they make it for.
You should do
if she talks, then I got to talk back to her. And I'm not, because I'll say things to her she's never heard before. I'm already.
She can't hear you anyway.
Listen, yes, she can. They hear everything. Listen, my daughter fucks Siri up. You know Siri on the iPhone?
Yeah.
She hates my daughter. She hates Mercy.
Why?
Because Mercy torments her. Mercy just doesn't ask her, how long does it take to Nashville? Mercy will go, what if I have 1 foot and a roller skate? And then she keeps tormenting
You should always try to break an app.
until Siri says, fuck you. And Mercy just sits there with her little face like, what did I do wrong? Oh, you asked her 18 questions.
She's playing 20 questions.
So you can hear the chick go, boo, 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 and then she starts stuttering. You ever hear Sorry stutter? Like, Lee, the taxes.
I've never done that one. I've never talked to Siri.
She tortured Siri so bad, Siri just went off, like, bloop. And my daughter's like, Siri, come back. Who wrote this song? And, you know.
Siri, come back. Siri, come back. Should be a song. Oh, my God, that's amazing. Yeah, I've done the Waze app or the whatever and gotten lost.
Waze is the worst.
Waze
takes you out 18 miles.
You've used Waze?
No, but you did one time. I almost stabbed you. Next thing you know, we're in Chicago.
They'll take you back.
We're in Chicago. We're headed to Irvine. 30 minutes from Chicago to go to Irvine.
Yeah, they try to take you on back roads, and then they get lost, I think.
Yeah.
I swear I think they get lost. Because I'm like, you don't know this fucking back road. See, I used to live up on Kings Road. It's behind the Comedy Store. Richie Taylor, the manager, we lived at 1501 Queens Road. Queens Road. Yeah, that's what it was. Not Kings. Queens. So, because they're 2 side by side, Queen and Kings. So we lived on Queens Road. So I was always up there. And then working for Mitzi, I was always on Crest Hill because she still had the house. She didn't sell it until early 2000s, maybe. Took a long time to sell that one. But the Crest Hill was up there. So I was always up that hill. So it's simple for me. I already know how to like navigate around it. And when I first moved there, I used to walk all the hills. So I was like, oh, this connects. Oh, you can drive through here. So if I'm all the way at Sunset Plaza, I could get to the Comedy Store through the hills.
Jesus. The last time my dad was here.
It's my favorite thing to do.
I got too high and I kept missing turns. But you can't really do a U-turn on those hills. I went all the way from here.
They're like this big.
Oh, it was terrifying. Took me like 45 minutes.
I'm very, very good Hollywood, Sunset, Beverly.
You go through side streets and like alleys in Hollywood.
I know everything. If the cops chase me, I will lose you.
Right. That's my thing. That's why I'm really good at knowing where I'm going.
Years of
running.
In Hollywood, no. Hollywood just has, Hollywood has traffic. Listen, we all have traffic in cities. That doesn't have to happen. It's that we're all pointed at that same direction. If you do your... Okay. When I used to live with Terry, we lived on Schrader. Schrader off the Sunset in Selma.
Right by the Hollywood Y.
Not right by the Hollywood Y. And I had two choices when I left at night. I could shoot down to Sunset, make a right, catch Highland traffic, catch La Brea traffic, and then once you hit... We're talking about 2001, 2000 to 2006. Once you hit Laurel Canyon, it was bumper to bumper on a Saturday night. I still remember telling Marilyn Martinez and her husband, God rest their soul, to get in the middle lane. We got a spot. Just get in the middle lane and cut all through. And we ran right into a sheriff, and he gave us all tickets. And we got to the store late because between all the rock clubs, all those artsy-fartsy clubs, it was bumper to bumper. So then I figured out a way. Here's the way. Avoid all that shit. You hook and you stay on Selma. You hit Highland. There's a light there. Hit Selma again. Mm-hmm. All the way till you hit, like...
What's the other one?
Curson. No, Curson didn't have a light. The one by Coaching Horses, you go down.
It's a one-way.
It's a one-way.
After sunset,
You go down that way, and that takes you down to what Kennison said, not to drink. When you drink, Fountain. And Fountain would take me to the bottom of the Mexican Sweetser. Mm-hmm. Sweetser, you pop up, you make a left, and it was still drama between the Coach House, the Standard,
and the goddamn
it was still on
Saddle Ranch, whatever the.
But I avoided 30 minutes by doing that.
Wow.
One time I had Joey. I'm not even sure why, because I know I wasn't doing stand up, but it was me, you, Schubert, in my car. I was driving to the store, and I was going up Sweetser from Fountain to Sunset. And I was about to make the left, and Joey's going, "Don't miss that fucking light, cocksucker. You missed that light. We're here for another fucking hour, cocksucker." And you're like yelling in my ear, and I'm like gunning it of my little Toyota
Yellow
Tercel.
don't mean dick. Yellow means step on it, where I come from. I see a yellow, you're going.
And a little bit of red, who cares about that?
And if it's a little red, we
just
ain't
screaming at me, get it through that light, cocksucker. I'm like, what the fuck?
There ain't no cops around.
Every day I make that when I would go to the store, I think of you.